So hi everyone. So today is day 6 on how I became an absconded corper. Now in my last video I really talked about how my query was given and what happened after my query was given. So after my batch has finished doing their POP and also gotten their certificate, I went back to NYC State Secretariat located in Rivers State. Why did I go to Rivers State Secretariat? Because that was where I was initially mobilized before I started missing my nysc biometrics. So please, wherever you were posted initially, that is the State Secretariat you should go to sort out your NYC issues. So after I must have gotten to the place, I went to the NYC remobilized office upstairs in Rivers State Secretariat. So when I got there, I was told to write a letter which stated that I left service and the reasons why I left service, and that I am now ready to go back and serve for 1 year from afresh. You understand? So after I wrote that letter, it took a while. I went back. They will tell you what to do next after that letter. So I forget. Every time you go to NYC State Secretariat, please take your ID card. Yes, your ID card is a means of identification as a corp member. Sometimes if you go without your ID card, even if you have your state code or your call-up number offhead, you will not be attended to. So please, as an absconded corper, a remobilized corper, a corper that needs to get information from the State Secretariat, please always go with your NYSC ID card. That is a means of identification as a corp member serving in Nigeria. So back to what I was saying. So after I wrote the letter, it took a while. Why I'm using this word a while is that because it differs in states and also in situations. I won't actually tell you 1 month or 2 months because I don't know how long you missed yours. I don't know what state you are. So after writing the letter that stated that you are an absconded corper and you are ready to start afresh, you'll be told to come back for the next step. So you'll be returning back to the NYC State Secretariat of the mobilized state which you were. That time you must have been automatic remobilized, because after the letter must have gone and come back, you should be mobilized. When I mean mobilized again, like you will be remobilized to another state, not the state where you are. You will be told the state in the NYSC State Secretariat of your initial state. They will tell you there where you have been remobilized to. You understand? So after you must have been told maybe to a new state, maybe if you're a corper serving in Lagos before, you might be remobilized to maybe Anambra State or Imo State. You understand? So after you must have been told, then you await for the next step. Because that day which they will tell you, look, you have been mobilized, they also tell you the amount you are owing. Yeah. So now don't get me wrong, in the amount you need to refund is actually the amount which you received while you were serving before. If you know very well that after your NYC orientation camp, you received the allowance more than once, start counting and start saving. Because you see that money you ate or received after your orientation camp, you will refund it. You will have to refund it, except you don't want to serve again. So for those that are ready to serve, please start saving. For those that are waiting for the next batch, which is NYC mobilization portal that is coming up soon for batch A 2026, you understand, just be ready, because you will refund whatever money you received after your orientation camp in the previous batch which you initially served. So they will tell you the amount there that you are going to pay. If you missed 1 month, so if you served 1 month, you will pay 33,000 naira. That means you're refunding 33,000 naira. If you serve 2 months, you will pay 66. That means you're refunding 66,000. So another thing to actually note in this video is that you won't be refunding this money in any NYSC State Secretariat. No. You will be refunding this money on the day of your registration. NYSC Mobilization Registration Portal will open. That is when you are refunding this money. You will pay it just like as you were paying in your initial registration, like as a new corp member now. When you pay and then your portal opens, you start filling your name. That's how you will pay. You will be issued a remitter on the day of your remobilization portal. You will be issued a remitter and you pay in the certain money that the remitter is actually indicating. After you pay, your remobilization letter will come out. You understand? This is a long. I just made a lot of videos now into one. Let me recap from the beginning. 1. After you must have been automatically remobilized, meaning you've been told in the state secretariat that you are now remobilized to so states and you are to be refunded so amount. The next thing to do is to await registration, which is called nysc remobilization registration. It comes out 3 times every year: batch A, batch B, and batch C. Don't forget, the portal is nysc remobilization, not registration. You understand? That is for only absconded corpers. So, gotten to this point, my next video will continue from where I stop. Thank you. Please don't forget like and share for more videos. The next video will have a lot of content because it's going to start from the registration down to documentation in your new states. So if you're an absconded corper, don't even bother yourself. Like, don't be scared. Yes, I know it's a very bad thing. I am not encouraging that act, but look at it on the other side. There are lots of things that people go through that make them to actually stop halfway in a lot of things in life. So if you're that person, don't worry yourself. So the only thing you have to do is to promise yourself and be ready to start from the first month of your punishment and finish. Don't do the mistake you did in the previous batch, because I don't know what will be your own judgments. So please, and as absconded corper, please absconded corp members, when you are given this second golden medal opportunity, grab it, make use of it, and finish it for once and for all, so that you will not have complications in the next one, because I don't know what will be your fate. Because as for me, my second time, which is this time, I have already started. I promised myself that I will finish this without any query or issues. So thank you once again, and don't forget, please like and share and subscribe. Bye.